NATO has demanded that the Russian military pull back its forces deployed inside Ukraine and on the Russian border. Jens Stoltenberg, NATO Secretary General, made the comments during a visit to the alliance's air traffic control centre in Lithuania, accompanied by Lithuanian President Dalia Grybauskaite.
We have seen military build-up. We have seen a movement of forces, of equipment, of tanks, of artillery and advanced air defense systems into Ukraine, and we have also seen movements of forces towards the line which was supposed to be the line that the ceasefire was going to be based on. So we have seen movements of forces also westwards within eastern Ukraine.
Ukraine and its international partners accuse the Kremlin of sending soldiers, equipment and heavy weapons across the border to support militants fighting Ukrainian troops. Human rights groups, satellite images, the capture of Russian soldiers in Ukraine and eyewitness accounts have all undermined Moscow's denials of being involved in the East Ukraine conflict. Meanwhile, Lithuanian President Dalia Grybauskaite said that Russia's war games in East Ukraine carries all the signs of international terrorism. We all see that our neighbour and Ukraine's neighbour is acting in a way that no neighbour or country that values its own international obligations and agreements that it signed should act. We see that in eastern Ukraine now there is a Russian army and Russian soldiers, while the country itself denies that, lying openly. A country that tells its troops to remove recognition patches, which deploys army and heavy equipment without signs of recognition. Such country carries all the signs of international terrorism. NATO's jets have scrambled over 400 times this year to intercept Russian military aircraft, according to Stoltenberg, which is double the amount of times than last year.